and his partner Vijay, one of the stronger teams in Brawl in the early Brawl days, even giving Inoue and Adamus a lot of work. Even Inoue admits that they were a hard team.
Inoue Adamus days. Shout out to Inoue.
Moving to Wisconsin, breaking my heart, man.
You will be missed, my friend.
Yes, yes. Going to sleep? That's what I'm about to do.
All right, we got a really hype match coming up.
Yeah, man.
The rematch from
your kitchen tournament.
from the Smash 3DS Kitchen Invitational.
Which was an amazing tournament.
Yeah, that was finals.
Wow, and Nairo going Lucario.
Losers bracket. Not even losers finals. We just have this match in the losers semis, I believe.
Nairo going Lucario, picking up
losers
this character.
quarter. So this was finals at a tournament not so long ago. All right, and it looks like NAKAT is sticking to that tried and true Ness, but Nairo's a little bit more prepared. He already knows from previous experience that his replica might not be ready for this match, so he's broken out the Lucario, who is an extremely strong character from what I've observed, but we haven't seen it at all this tournament. I'm interested to see what Nairo will bring to the table.
And Nairo has good guidance when it comes to this character. His older brother, K-Sizzle, a very dominant Lucario in his Brawl days. And the Brawl Lucario can carry over to Smash 4. So he's had a lot of good guidance in that area.
So far, I see the game very much suits Lucario because Lucario is a rush-down character, but he's got a lot more pressure now. He has an improved dash attack in addition to still having an aerial command grab. Oh, well, it's not a command grab in the air. It's actually a projectile, but he has huge range. As his aura grows, his range now grows as well on certain moves.
Yeah, and that Force Palm aura is one of the moves you clearly see is improved with the range. Back throw will not do it.
Nice pivot grab there by NAKAT, but it wasn't enough, very surprisingly.
Wow.
Oh, good neutral air. Doesn't get to stage spike. I'm pretty sure that Nairo would have been prepared to tech it.
Yeah. Oh, and a good
That'll
nair.
do it, though. Nair.
Nice answer off the ledge hop. Very good. Ness's neutral air.
Looking
very good.
so strong in this game. PK Thunder, just a very reliable tool. Fair, functioning extremely well. It's just very hard to break the wall. And, I mean, with all the sword-based characters nerfed, generally the way you beat out Ness's Fair is you just use a move with more range to beat it in the air. But, I mean, Marth is much weaker, Meta Knight's much weaker. You know, the counters to Ness in this game have all been, you know, nerfed since Brawl, if you want to compare it directly this way. And so it means that we've got to find something new to answer Ness, and he's just coming out really strong up the gate. Let's see if Nairo's Lucario can be that answer.
Oh, nice Force Palm there. And that's the thing about that move. If you dodge the grab portion of Force Palm, you get hit by the aura. Oh, wow.
That is not where you meant to go.
Yeah.
That'll be the game.
Lucario not working out for him. Game 1 going to NAKAT.
Now, that game definitely might have swung back in Lucario's favor, if not for that down B. So I'm wondering if Nairo will decide he's willing to give that another try or if he's going to switch it up immediately. He's in a lot of pressure right now because he's only got one game to go before he's eliminated from the tournament if he doesn't win. Right now we're contemplating the stage choice. A little bit hard to predict because we don't know what Nairo's thinking for his character. I think Lucario does have a fairly good shot, but Ness is looking very strong, and there's not a ready answer.
Yeah, I think Nairo might go to one of his two true mains at this point.
Yeah, being Zelda or Robin.
Zelda or Robin, yeah. Just looking in that match, even though NAKAT played well, he also made Nairo look quite uncomfortable with Lucario. And I think Nairo just might go with one of his two true mains, even though Ness, in my opinion, does well versus both of those characters because of the energy-based projectiles that Robin and Zelda bring to the table, and Ness can absorb that. Especially like Din's Fire is such a good tool when you're at full stage range, but you can't really do that versus Ness.
Yeah, I think I want to see some Lucina's challenge to Ness. I mean, I think Lucina is probably going to be a fairly good matchup. You have the counter, which is really good against a lot of what Ness can do to you in the air. You have the range on him with Lucina's Fair. You have the pressure. You have the speed to actually keep up with them without actually simply running into projectiles that you don't have answers for because you have the sword to zone them out. So I think Lucina is a very strong choice against Ness, but we don't see too much Lucina out here, and I definitely haven't seen very much Lucina versus Ness. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, I probably gotta pick up the character and represent. I want to see you play, man.
I won't be playing Lucina.
Marth, right? Marth all day.
I definitely won't be playing Marth. Well,
Really?
I definitely won't be playing Lucina, but I won't be playing Marth either.
Oh, wow. That's actually a surprise to me.
There's way too many good characters in this game for me to play Marth.
All right, and here we go. Enrique the Pig in the background. Enrique Piglesias, as Doom and I have named him.
I like that very simple, safe on block jab pressure coming out. You can't really respond to it too much, and we do have the Robin coming out. Very, very good baits. You can see the very high level mind games from these players. Oh my god.
Wow.
Got a little bit greedy for it. Nairo was like, silly boy, tricks are for kids.
Hey, if you're going to hit me with everything, hit me with everything. And that included the upbeat PK Thunder. Very unfortunate for NAKAT.
It's an answer back from the down B from last game.
Yes.
So now we see ourselves down a stock deficit. We've received that tomb to throw at the opponent.
Oh, nice little up tilt there.
Very good. I like the way that Reflet strikes, you know, just quick, decisive slashes.
Yes.
And NAKAT is getting completely destroyed this game. Oh my god. Oh, interesting. I did not know.
Yeah.
Now if he bounces off of a surface, he gets to up B again.
Yeah, you know how the window for that is a little small, but you can do that now. Yeah, it's a nice little buff to Ness.
Yeah, and it's really good. It means you don't just completely lose for accidentally hitting a wall. Like other characters, they get a little bit of autocorrect on their up Bs, so they decided to give that to Ness in its own way, which adds a little bit of a mix-up to his game. Nairo just straight up destroys him game 2.
Yeah, man.
But he doesn't really take that as a win as much as he wants to. He's like, okay, you made a pretty big mistake. Yeah, I was able to punish, but both players are feeling a lot of trepidation going into this here game 3 because, of course, both their tournament lives are on the line.
Hey, and this goes back to Brawl when these guys face each other. One little mistake, and that's a stock.
Yeah.
And it's carrying over into Smash 4, man. It's tournament. You got to take it. If your opponent makes a mistake, you have to make him pay for it. And NAKAT went too ham and got chopped.
No mercy.
So here we go.
All right, so it looks like we're going to Final Destination, Yoshi's Variation. As soon as Jigglypuff finds herself blowing up off the top of the screen, we'll be right into the match.
I remember in just seeing Jigglypuff breaking her shield on purpose. Reminds me of Brawl Minus, when you used to break your shield with Jigglypuff, a huge explosion would happen.
Yeah.
Right in your spine. It would like auto kill people. It's really funny.
All right, we're loaded into the game here, guys.
All right, game
Why does
3.
she fall so slow?
The airspeed is real.
Somebody hit that shield.
Go.
Boom, go.
All right, the pivotal game 3 of this tournament losers bracket.
All right, right now, NAKAT's on a little bit of a rampage, goes for the double fair, hangs back off that triple fair, deciding not to have a repeat of last game.
Yeah, we learn from our mistakes.
We see L Fire versus PK Fire coming out.
Man, that Thunder is so good, the X.
Now, I'm a little bit surprised that Nairo chose Robin for this match, because even though she has the projectile game to counter Ness's projectiles, it's going to be very dangerous to give Ness those projectiles to absorb and heal. Right now, you know, we're not really looking at that option too much because, I mean, Nairo is taking so much damage. I mean, Ness just racks up that damage so quickly. Look at this, 135.
Yeah, and it's really rough to get around that PK Thunder.
That's it.
Yeah, nice. And NAKAT taking that first stock very handily. Nairo has an uphill battle.
It looks like L-Fire's the winner between the two. It stops PK Fire in his tracks, therefore giving Robin a little bit more control. Very patient by Nairo there, just deciding he's not going to really try and follow up on the L-Thunder, and Nairo looking a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, the input's not coming out how Nairo wants it. Nice, the 3-hit variation of the jab with the fire at the end. Goes for the grab. There's a grab.
Now, one thing I like in this game is that you have the option, if your opponent goes for the roll behind you, you can pivot F-tilt out of dash.
Yes.
So,
which is really strong.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of characters like Dedede, for example, with the amazing F-tilt with a lot of range, you can really use that to your advantage. Marth is another one. Pivot F-tilt, very good on him.
Now, I really like the way that Nairo has calmed down and brought this match completely back. I mean, right now he's at 56%, all right? But he can KO NAKAT in this position.
Yeah, and he will with a spike on the up B. Extremely well placed.
And immediately gets back into it. Predicts exactly when that invincibility is going to run off. Not even a hesitation on the grab. Throws him off the stage. Punishes Ness and has brought the game completely back. A lot of pressure coming out here.
Wow, Nairo with the momentum at the moment. Gets the tome. Oh, wow, the pivot grab.
Yeah, that had to be a misinput. There was no reason to pivot grab there. No way for his opponent to get behind.
Oh, good dash attack. Blocks the fair.
God.
Very, very well played by Nairo.
The pressure coming out from Nairo is insane right now. Oh, my God. Oh. Not quite the spiking hitbox. It's going to be really difficult for Ness to grab the Etram here, and NAKAT drops it. It was looking so glum, but Nairo just regains his composure and goes on a rampage. Pretty much eliminates 2 stocks without dropping an ounce of control. Man. Very well executed. You know, from the beginning of that set, it looks like NAKAT was going to ride it all the way, and then all of a sudden, boom, Nairo takes it back.
Yeah.
Answering back the tournament from a couple of weeks ago, and now creating, or continuing rather, a huge rivalry between these 2 champions.